Well, damn.
You're right. Scores Oh, there it is. There it is.
Dude, there's so many about here.
Yeah.
Give us an hour and we'll
Oh, dang.
get at the hotel.
No freaking cancel.
Room far away.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, they do more times.
So I'm not doing anything.
I remember.
It's actually the dental softball. Need a tap? I don't know.
I think that.
I was originally going to get at the season, so I went to the hotel.
No, competitive and it's so great.
Is anyone seated who has not received a ticket? Could you please line up to the left? I apologize. Remember your seats. Please just put your bags down or your badge. Honor system, everyone.
Well, after you've done all this, 9:30 and we get home so early on the last day. I don't get yeah, before I get back to actually feel pretty good today. Yesterday I almost got it. I think the first day was actually pretty bad.
I had one.
I was in the middle of reading very late. I really think, you know what, I got handed to Joe, Michael. That power nap actually helped. I didn't even nap more than
No. It has a really good
that 30 minutes plus brushing my eyes.
It does. But that's me dedicated.
Did Sekai announce stuff? Anything yet?
No. What it is?
Okay.
Check their Twitter, nothing.
Okay.
Discord is.
My
My eyes are touching the ear.
I look forward to
are you watching this?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for like any problems.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh no, like the ad. The ad I can never escape.
Oh, I actually have YouTube Premium, so I haven't seen ads on YouTube in like forever. So I never actually seen like how it affects like my videos. I just check like every ad thing. Like, oh, I wonder how.
I don't get a ton of ads on your videos. Usually like one or two, maybe.
Huh.
Like not like a string of ads.
Okay.
Like something.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So far, someone just posted Nikonin console port.
Nikonin X and chocolate vanilla. Okay. I'm not fortunately not surprised yet.
I'm anticipating Para news. That's like.
Oh yeah.
I feel like what's probably coming out of Sekai.
Oh, there's all. Well, don't forget the Nekopara sequel, the final two. That could be it. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one we'll do first. Actually,
I did forget about that.
it's the fabled sister out that people do.
Like chocolate looks okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Looks slightly derpy, but oh well.
I've got autofocus.
Okay.
Oh no, I focus it myself.
Oh, okay.
Why does it look okay?
It looked like it was autofocusing for a second.
Directly away.
Oh, that's weird.
I was just like, yeah, okay.
That could have also just been it.
No, but on the first day,
True, yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I guess they haven't localized a lot of choo-choo science adventure games outside of Steins Gate.
Nope. Yeah, they the Community Zero is gonna do their own fan translation apparently, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see if they do it for Chaos.
I believe in them. They'll probably do all of them. If they don't get stopped.
Yeah, I guess it depends how well. I guess it depends how well they. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? We don't have a PS problem. So we need a third protagonist. Where the timeline is on the timeline, but it's the timeline. Or it could be
my red. I like haven't gone in now.
and then you find out later on. You're gonna already know. So you don't wait until you know. Until like in 15 years, well, anything that's more than 15 years, we went to the computer lab like 1990s computers, cars, in the dog, taking out
I think we're ready to start. As soon as Daniel sits down here.
As soon as Daniel sits down here, we can all get started.
For the record, I play by my own rules.
He plays by his own rules. He's not here to make friends.
Can be number one, please.
He's seated.
Never mind.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you everyone for coming to our panel today. Let's just let us start with introducing ourselves. I am Mimi from Chunsoft marketing team, and we have.
I'm Alex. A few years ago, I said that I was the janitor at Chunsoft. I'm proud to say that I've now been promoted to manager of waste systems. It's more work, the same pay. They tell me that it'll help my career. But in all seriousness, I'm a localization producer at Chunsoft. Nice to see everyone here.
My name is Daniel. I am an associate producer with Chunsoft. I am the localization editor for Raincoat, and the only reason I joined the company was to get a sequel made for Fire Pro Wrestling, the greatest Chunsoft.
Let's go!
Your cheers will be remembered.
And last but not least, my name's Yu. I'm a relatively new guy, yes, like Chunsoft, although I did work on several titles in my past years at somewhere else. I worked on this title called Anonymous Code right here.
Yep. All right, let's just get started. pretty rare thing, right? You?
First of all, that was the world premiere right there. If you guys have played the Japanese version of Anonymous Code, there is this little like a hidden mini game in the opening movie sequence, where if you succeed in playing that, you actually like switch the language of the opening movie, like where the chorus starts, from Japanese into English. But as you saw right there, or listen, the entire song's in English, right?
Yeah.
That little mini game feature will be in the North American / European SKU as well. And on top of that, the text is all in English, and you guys can pick between English and Japanese for the voice. And depending on which language you select, you'll be able to listen to the different kind version of the open movie as well.
And then I'm going to, ask you Namba a little bit more about Anonymous Code in case people at the panel may not be familiar with the title.
So, if you were able to save your progress in real life, and later when you say, oh damn, maybe I should like get back to like where I saved and like restart this whole entire thing. That's basically what Anonymous Code is about. The story starts like 14 years into the future, in the year 2037, in Nakano, Japan, or Tokyo, where a teenage hacker named Polon meets this girl wearing this like weird kigurumi costume right there, you can see.
Weird being relative, of course.
Who happens to have a bunch of armed guys with guns and whatnot chasing after her. Polon, being a nice guy and all, tries saving her, but unfortunately he fails. The army guys take her away, and he can only watch from afar, crying, and all of a sudden, he sees something in his vision. Now, the world about like 14 years from now, people are going to be able to use AR without the need of any devices. You can actually like jack into your head, and your vision will be able to see, like augmented reality stuff. Whoever you're talking with on chat, maybe you can like look up something on the internet. Like everything will be in your eyes. But what Paul sees right here, right at that moment, is this weird app that he didn't notice before, with this icon. And when he clicked on it, he actually went back in time. And that starts the story of Anonymous Code.
Right now we're going to game system. Namba, please tell us.
Okay, so the key system in this game for the protagonist Paul is this app that lets him do the saving and loading. As I said earlier, he can pick a point where he can save, and when he feels a need to do so, he can load that save and go back in time with all of his like memory, experience, and everything intact. So he can use that knowledge to his advantage to somehow get a better future than what he originally experienced. And in order to help Holon use that saving and loading feature, you as a player can kind of like give him a nudge like this with this feature called Hacking Trigger. Gameplay wise, you'll be using like one of the trigger buttons, but the game doesn't tell you when to do that. You're on your own, trying to figure out when would be the best time to tell Paul, hey, you know what? Maybe you should use this, like saving thing, or maybe you should like load so that you can get a better result. Like, let's say he's talking to a girl, totally messes up, like girl's totally unimpressed, and then maybe you can tell him, hey, you know what? You can do better than that. You can impress her actually by saying something better. But yeah, the game uses that system as opposed to the traditional visual novels. You pick like selection in the middle of a story or whatnot. Again, it's all up to you guys. But Paul, being a human being, just like each and every one of us right here, may not agree with your nudging. Sometimes you say, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try. Sometimes you say, no, you don't disturb me. But please keep in mind, he is human. Now this is more of explaining some key scenes in the game where it kind of goes from the regular visual novel style into this like kind of dynamic comic book sequence. And as you can see in there, the text bubbles, the onomatopoeia, those are all localized, as well as voice, of course. And some of these scenes where you see on the manga trigger are results of like you, the player, and pull on using saving and loading app to reach a certain outcome.
This is very different. This looks very different from other science adventure series, and I'm really excited.
Let's go.
And a few months ago, we announced that there is English voice option in Anonymous Code, which we're very excited about, and then we would like to introduce you to some of the main characters and actors who play as main characters.
These actors, we actually introduced to you guys, avid fans of science adventure or Spike Chunsoft earlier when we released those character trailers on YouTube. But we worked very closely with Bang Zoom and did extensive auditioning to pick actors who would best represent this game in English. Now, as you can see right here, he's the only person that we actually did an audition. I personally wanted him to be the protagonist Polan. Hopefully you guys like him, because I sure enjoyed working with him, excuse me.
Oh.
I did work in during the recording. Yes. Let's see. Harris. She's played Kama in I2.
Yeah. Alex, did you like working with her?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
She's so sexy as Tama and I saw Male File.
Yeah, it was,
but as Momo, she's just so cute. That's talent.
Yeah, she definitely switched it around when she played as Momo.
For sure.
And then this other guy right here, whom we like to call Mr. Wine Chang. Cross in our game, but he also lent us his talent in Master Detective Archives Rain Code. And there are other actors who I'm sure a lot of you will recognize, who shared their talent with us for this game, put their heart and soul into it. Some of them were and are in the autograph sessions here at AX. Some of them may actually be in here, maybe not.
Okay, so we received a special message from special someone. So here you go.
アニメエキスポ2023のスパイクチューンソフトインクパネルにいらしていただいた皆様、こんにちは。プロデューサーの松原達也です。アノニマスコードが9月8日に欧米で発売されることになりました。今回はなんと科学アドベンチャーシリーズ初の試みで英語音声がつきます。スパイクチューンソフトインクの皆様には実力派の英語声優さんをキャスティングしていただきまして、元々のキャラクターのイメージ通りの声になっています。アノニマスコードは 2037年の東京中野を舞台にしており、セーブ&ロードを駆使して無数に分岐する現実をハッキングし、世界を救おうとするハッカーたちの物語です。ポロニュ、モモ、クロスなどとても魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいです。私たち科学アドベンチャーシリーズ制作スタッフの最新作であるアノニマスコードを海外の皆様にもプレイしていただけるのがとても楽しみです。プレイステーション4と任天堂スイッチ版のスティーブックエディションが予約受付中ですので、ぜひ予約していただいて9月8日を楽しみに待っていただければと思います。それでは皆さん、アニメエキスポを楽しんでいってくださいね。いつかまた皆さんに直接お会いできることを楽しみにしています。それではさようなら。
That was Anonymous Code, Steelbook Launch Edition for PlayStation 4 and Switch, available for pre-order. And the game is coming September 8th. And I want to give a quick shout out to the community celebrity, Steiner, who translated the game.
Steiner!
You know the quality is going to be good. So yeah, that was Anonymous Code. And now we would like to move into our next title.
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So I have to go. This is my dream. And also an important promise I made to someone. Besides, how am I supposed to try to become a detective?
Through investigating cases, obviously.
To investigate my lord's ultimate secret.
We have to obey directives from number 1.
Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city.
You are surrounded!
Many master detectives have already been killed.
The Peacekeeper's influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. Detectives are the only ones who can save this place.
At this rate, everyone's gonna get arrested!
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you.
I'll kill every last one of you! You think he actually put together this elaborate murder? Did he make a mistake?
They requested such shady research.
Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find...
How many times did I warn you to stay away from him? You should have listened.
Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away.
My memories of my past don't matter.
I will fight.
And I will unveil it with the truth!
I'll show you a world where everyone's happy.
That we just released on June 30th. As you know, we have a special guest here today with us. Please welcome Mr. Kodaka.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
I'm Shikigan. 今日は小高のふりをして喋りたいと思います。
He's going to talk pretending to be Kodaka today.
Oh, this is Christy, my wonderful coworker. She will be translating for Kodaka-san today. Asking him a lot of questions, and hopefully there will be a time for you to ask questions to Kodaka-san. So Kodaka-san, Raincoat finally got released. How does it feel for you?
そうですね、ほっとしたのとまずドキドキ、で皆さんに楽しんでもらえるかっていうドキドキが両方ある気持ちです。
He is relieved, but he is also nervous if players will have fun with Raincoat.
あとゼルダの伝説とファイナルファンタジーに囲まれてたので、発売付近の時はすごい嫌な気持ちでした。
And since the game release was close to the Zelda and Final Fantasy 16 release, he didn't really like it.
ただレインコードはレインコードしか味わえない独特の体験ができるゲームなので、絶対刺さる人には刺さると思って信じてました。
Like he also believes that Raincoat is a very unique game, which many players will find it attractive.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, but we give a raffle ticket to everyone, and we'll announce the winners later on at the very end of the panel. Whoever that gets chosen, well, whoever the wins, gets this Shinigami-chan T-shirt. Yeah. Don't lose the ticket. And we have some special messages from special people, so I want to play those videos now.
Hey everyone, Lucian Dodge here, the voice of Yuma Cocohead in Raincoat. Hope you all are enjoying the game as much as I am. So proud of the hard work that everyone put into it. I want to give a special shout out to the writing staff at Chunsoft, who worked so closely with us on the English script, as well as our voice director extraordinaire, Alex Von David, who really helped bring out our best performances. So I hope you have a blast of the panel, and with that, if you excuse me, I actually have a mystery labyrinth to solve. So hope you have a blast, all the best.
Hi everyone, this is McNamee, the English voice of Shinigami from Master Detective Archives Raincoat, and I am absolutely thrilled for the game to finally be out and to hear what all of you think of it. This game has been an absolute blast to work on, and I am so excited for you to meet Shinigami, obviously, but also Yuma and all those other characters, I guess, but mainly Shinigami. So go out and buy it and have fun!
Yeah, so the game is out, and I was going to ask how Kodaka-san felt about the game release, but I already asked that, so maybe I'll just ask Daniel too. Daniel, who worked on the editing of the game, how do you feel about the release of the game?
I mean, it's not a wrestling game, so. No, I'm excited about it. It's like an absolute pleasure. Kodaka is like so ridiculously funny and charming, like all his writing. I mean, obviously, there's like a franchise you guys might be familiar with, but he did Fire Pro Wrestling. Did he do that?
It was the one that started with a G.
Akadama Drive. Oh, that's it.
Akadama Drive.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. So much fun.
Okay, Daniel. So there are a lot of attractive characters in Raincoat, and I wanted to ask Kodaka-san if he has any favorites.
死神キャラクターデザインの友達たちはもうちょっと露出を少なくしてほしいって言ったんですけど、僕はすごいもっとエロくしてくれってことで、キャラクターデザインになりました。
So for Shinigami, he had an argument with the illustrator Komatsuki on whether she becomes sexy or not. She became sexy, so he likes that.
あとヤコが好きなんですけど、ヤコがいないっていうね、気づいたんですけど今。
Also, he's not in the illustration right here, but he also likes Yako.
The guy?
So I also wanted to ask Daniel about this because he's going through all the recordings and the text editing and all that. Do you have any favorite?
Yeah, I like Yako a lot too. You know, I think now that I'm in my mid-30s and therefore legally a boomer, I relate to him a lot. You know, he just wants to clock out, grab a beer, watch some wrestling. You know, that's and I worked a lot on the prequel novel with him too. So he has like I took a lot of time getting the tone for that, right? So he just like has a really I have a personal connection to him. You know, on the topic of characters, if I can ask Kodaka-san a question. Kodaka-san, ファイアプロレス。好きですか？そんな好きじゃない。好きじゃない。He doesn't like fire pro wrestling. I'm real. You know, I've spoken to a lot of different writers before, and in the process of writing, they often feel like remorse, sadness, regret, and guilt for their characters when they're writing them, because they put them on like a very sad or torturous path, but they know it's really important for the story. Have you ever felt that working on any of the titles you were on past?
Doesn't feel anything.
皆さんが大事にしてもらえれば、このキャラクターずっと生きていると思います。
But even if the character dies, they will always be in your heart. So as long as you remember them.
やったらストーリーね。生きているキャラの方が僕の作品少ないですからね。全体として。
He says there are less characters that really survive in this game.
So next I wanted to ask what the like hardest part and most challenging part of developing the game is, because I heard that it took him like 6 years to develop this game. Wow. It sounds like a crazy amount of work, and like it's just a long time. So most challenging part.
そうですね。一番はやっぱ 3D でキャラクターとか背景を全部作ったことが一番のトレーニングでした。
The most difficult part was creating the characters and the settings all in 3D.
でカナイクを作るにはイメージボードをほんと数百点以上作って小物とかもあらゆるところいろいろデザインしています。
And for Kanai Word, in order to create the finalized setting, he had many, like hundreds of image boards created in order to make those finalizations.
なのでぜひ街を歩き回りながらいろいろ見て回ってみると面白いと思います。
And he, since the city is really detailed, he hopes that players can go roam around the Kanai Word.
Oh yeah! Look at the city. It's beautiful.
Straight up library.
サイバーパンクっていうものがあんまりないので、そこがこの一個特徴になってると思います。
And he says since there are not much like a combination of brain and cyberpunk, he thinks it's really stimulating.
So yeah, I wanted to also ask about the mystery labyrinth. What is the mystery labyrinth?
そうですね。これは本当にミステリーラビリンスっていうのは企画時の時からもう誰に来ても全く伝わらないというのをずっと繰り返してきました。だから多分ここで言ってもやってない人には伝わらないと思いますけど、諦めながらちょっと説明します。
First of all, Mystery Labyrinth is a place where he cannot, like, no one understood about it when he first talked about it with his team. So it may be difficult to explain it right now, but he will explain it.
3D で歩き回りながら謎解きって基本的にはテキストを読むだけで字が流れてくるのが多いんですけど、謎命中に関しては謎を解いていくことにどんどん景色が変わって謎を解いている達成感をビジュアル的にも表現したいと思って取り組みました。
So when playing mystery games, you usually read the text only, but for this game, since you created in 3D, you could explore around the world to gather like clues and stuff and go through the mystery labyrinth.
すごいアトラクション的な謎解き、アトラクション的な楽しみがある謎解きです。
He thinks it's a mystery game where you can have fun, a lot of like riding on an attraction.
おそらく最終的には多分ディズニーからオファーがあってディズニーランドのディズニーランドのアトラクションになると思います。
He says maybe someday there will be an offer from like, Disneyland and there will be some collaboration or something.
これがディズニーランドの知り合いの人がいたら後で声かけてください。
If there are any people who have connection with the Disney now.
Well, I have one more question for myself. So, in terms of gameplay or like your characters, what is the biggest difference between Raincoat and Danganronpa?
そうですね、2D と 3D の違いっていうのが一番大きくて、でキャラクターが、まあ、3D になったりしてたり、背景が 3D になっているので、よりこう没入感があるようなゲームになっていると思います。
So the difference first is since Danganronpa is 2D and Raincoat is 3D, all the characters and the settings are in 3D, so players can feel more like immersed into the world.
あとはですね、すごく下ネタが少ないです。
And also there is less blue humor.
ちょっとツイッターで発売内に見かけたのが弾丸論破みたいに下ネタあったら嫌だなっていう人が結構いたので、よかったな、今回出てないんでよかったな。
He saw some tweets that said like, oh, I want Raincoat to have like more blue humor like Danganronpa, so he is believe that he didn't have that much.
ただそれを言ったらさっき言っていやまあまあ入ってるよって否定されました。
But if he says that, people will say, no, there are some blue humor in there.
Yeah. 弾丸論破は弾丸論破でやっぱすごい面白い作品だと胸を張っているし、レインコードはレインコードで面白いと胸を張っているんで、また別の楽しみがあると思うし、まあ一緒の部分もあるけど、一つの作品としてレインコードをまた応援してもらえたらと思います。
He thinks both Danganronpa and Raincoat is very fun. He is very proud of those two, and he wishes all the players to play both Raincoat and support it.
限定版遅れちゃってごめんなさいね。
Oh, and so sorry for the mystery limited edition to be delayed.
限定版買った人ってどのぐらいいますか？
How many people bought the limited edition?
Oh,
a lot of people. Thank you so much, and we're very sorry about the release delay on that. Really, yeah, we.
This machine did this.
Real life and in video games.
It's worth it.
これ買った人は後で僕言ってくれたら握手ぐらいします。
He said he will shake hands with people who bought the limited edition.
Yeah, so I think I've asked all the questions I wanted to ask. So a little Q&A. If you have any questions for Kodaka-san, please line up at the microphone here.
And I'm only going to say it once, everyone.
Slow down, everyone.
No spoilers. Please be courteous. The game just came out.
Same thing with Across the Spider-Verse. I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers.
今日喋ることが何喋ればいいかわからないから、これがメインです。
He says he doesn't know what to talk about right now, so this is the main event.
He doesn't know to get rid of the spoilers, so yeah. Okay. どうぞ。Where you go? Shoot, have a question.
プレイステーションを Steam などの他のプラットフォームに移植する計画はありますか？また、現在、近い将来にディスカブズルーに似たインタラクティブな映画を作る計画はありますか？
他の機種で出すかどうかは、スパイク中ソフトで東って僕にも教えてもらってないんで、詳しく言いません。
For other platforms, he doesn't know. Only Chunsoft people know, so yeah, he doesn't know.
The question was whether the Mako comes to other platforms or not, and yeah, that was his answer.
あと、デスカムトゥルーみたいな作品は実写映画が、実写っていうのも結構好きなんで、いつかトライしたいなとは思ってます。はい、ありがとう。
And he also, the question was is if he was planning to make a live action movie like a Death Come True, and since he does like a live action movie, he would like to create one someday.
This is not a question, it's more of a thank you, because you're an amazing writer and I love the game. I've been playing this game, I started, because I flew here from Texas, and on my way to the plane, I played the whole game, and it was amazing. So thank you so much. And I really enjoyed the voice actor. That surprised me, because a lot of things is voice. It was really nice.
Did you play in English or Japanese?
English. English, yeah. Also. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything in your previous works that you regret or wish you could have done differently?
Oh no.
That's an interesting question.
Not nice.
He said no.
No regrets. 飲みすぎた時は後悔ばっかしてます。
And he said he regrets when he drinks too much.
Hi. What would you say your greatest strength or appeal as a game designer is? And how would you answer that question if asked to analyze Uchikoshi Kotaro?
僕の一番の強みはキャラクターデザインの小松崎とサウンドの高田というあと背景今回デザインやってる島鳥っていう強力な部下で強力な手下がいると思います。
His strength is that he has a team, the illustrator Komatsuzaki, the music composer Takada, and the background designer Shimadori. That would be his strongest strength.
打ち越しにはチームがいません。
He says Uchikoshi doesn't have a team like him.
あと純粋にビジュアルノベルっていうものを追求しようかなってタイプで、僕はビジュアルノベルというのをもっと広く広げたいっていうようなイメージでちょっとアプローチをしようとしてあります。
And for Uchikoshi, he focuses more on the visual novels itself, but for Kodaka, he goes into visual novel, but also finds out how to expand it. He tries to study it.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Hello. I was wondering where you take inspiration for the design of your characters and their their character themselves.
そうですね、自分のキャラクター、作ってるキャラクター全部自分が好きなキャラクターなので、もう本当あらゆる好きが詰まっているので、いろんなものが影響を受けてます。
He is inspired by many things, and he puts those many things into his characters, which is why he really likes his characters very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you did work on Danganronpa and you worked on this. Which would you say was harder?
どっちも難しかったし、どっちも楽しかったですね。毎回やっぱ作るのが辛いですね。はい。
He says both. Both of them was hard. Both of them was fun. But every time he has a hard time creating fun games.
でもそうですね。レインコードが 3D だったので、やっぱスタッフが多くなったので、その分いろいろ大変だったかなと思います。
And for Raincoat, since there were many members in the team, much more members in the team than Danganronpa, he felt that maybe the team had a hard time creating it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I was wondering, when you're coming up with the crimes in your games, do you create the characters and their personalities first, or do you come up with the murders and how they're executed first?
I love this audience. I love the ooh.
Great. Good questions. What a good question.
そうですね。殺人が起きて 死体が発見されたシーンをまず考えます。
He first thinks about the murder and how the dead body is found first.
そこでユーザーがこうびっくりするかどうかっていうのが結構重要になってくるので、そのつかみを、はい、一番最初に考えて。
And he tries to find out if the players will be surprised at those scenes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dana.
So I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if you get asked this a lot, but do you like to fish? Thank you.
I just want to ask, first of all, I love Danganronpa, and my favorite thing about it, I'm going to say one, my favorite thing about Danganronpa is that I feel your themes, your ideas, you're not afraid to say very big things, very like big themes directly. And so I want to know in this new game, what kind of emotional ideas did you want to share that you felt you couldn't do in the Danganronpa world?
So how's everyone doing? Good.あんまり弾丸論破は弾丸論破でリンコだと思ったんで、あんまりそのシンクロとかそういうのは全く意識してないですね。
He created Danganronpa as Danganronpa and Raincoat as Raincoat as separately. So you didn't really think about like having different like emotions into each other's games.
So what would you say is the biggest emotional? I don't know. What's one theme? What's one theme of Raincoat that you're excited about?
Ah, そうですね。テーマあるんですけど、やっぱ言ってしまうとちょっと陳腐になるかなと思ってるんで、感じてほしいなとは思います。ただ感じるものは結構みんな一緒だと思います。
So there is a theme for a Raincoat, but instead of like just saying it to you, he wants you to play it and feel it.
Thank you very much. You are very funny and very kind.
Two more questions, please. Two more.
Yeah, so because the characters from both like Danganronpa and like AI design files have like really influenced me, what are your both male and favorite both female and male characters from Danganronpa, the 3 Danganronpa games, and if like maybe the AI design files? What are your characters? If you've seen the AI design files characters.
？Only on Danganronpa or Raincoat?
まあレインコードはやっぱ新キャとヤコ。
For Raincoat, girl will be Shikigami and boy will be Yakko.
弾丸論破はオーマはすごい書いてる。歌う人好きなんですごい書くの楽なんですよ。
He says since he is a liar himself, it's really easy to write Oma.
あと、ナナに千秋はすごい好きですね。
Also like Chiaki.
あるはアセトンちゃん。エイセです。イエーイ。査定が下ネタ多すぎるから。
He said, since Tafe says lots of blue humor, he likes it.
Yeah.
One more. Hi, Olga.
Hello. So my question is, so one of the first games you worked on in 2Q games was World's End Club. So did you have anything from that game that you learned from or utilized when you're making this raincoat?
制作が並行していたんですけど、ワールドエンドクラブに関しては僕はクリエイティブディレクターという立場で、なんていうんですかね、自分がシナリオを書いてるわけではないので、そこまでなんですかね、こうアイデアを意識したりはあまりなかったですね。
He was making World End Club and Raincoat at the same time. But since for World End Club, he didn't really write the scenario himself. He didn't really have to go back to the game and look into the details.
毎回その作品作るときにこういうことをやりたいっていうテーマがあるんで、それがどういう立場になるか、シナリオを書くかシナリオを書かないかにするとこういうことをやりたいっていうのが決まっているんで、あんまりその同じ作品横同士でこうアイデアを使い回したりはできないんですね。もう一つのアイデアはそっち専用ってなっちゃってるんで。
And when creating his games, he doesn't really go back and forth using ideas, since he chooses what to write and what to not write.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, everyone. Thank you for lighting up, though. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I have a few things I want to go over. So we're doing the Raincoat cosplay partner campaign. There's already a beautiful Yuma cosplay right there. Yeah. So cute, really cute. Yeah. We extended the deadline for so more people can play the game and then get attached to the characters and create the art. We'll be announcing so Kodaka-san and Komatsuzaki-san and Sakakibara-san, the producer, and Chunsoft Inc. member will be choosing with our favorites and announcing it on August 11th. And the prize will be the Shinigami-chan t-shirt and a signed Raincoat. So if you are creative, please join this campaign. And we also have digital deluxe edition available. And Alex,
Hi, I'm still here.
can you tell us what's in the digital deluxe edition?
I sure can, Mimi.
So not only does it come with the base game, you also get the digital art book, interactive, the digital soundtrack, which comes with all of the tracks that are included in the limited edition. Nobody's missing out. Every single one is bangers. And finally, it comes with the season pass. The season pass will have 4 DLCs.
Speaking of DLC.
Oh, you actually want me to keep talking? Okay, because I was doing the annoying voice. Okay,
You are.
But anyway. Love you too. So the first DLC, each DLC will actually be a story about one of the master detectives. And the first one will be Desahiko, soon to be everyone's favorite gremlin. You like Alma, you'll love. That will be coming out later this month on the 27th. Yep. So keep an eye out for that.
Before we do announce the winner for this t-shirts, I wanted to get one more comment, the last comment from Kodaka-san.
はい。そうですね。レインコードをすごく持ってるとご利益があって、お金がすごい入ってきたり、身長が伸びたり、あとすごいスタイル良くなったりするっていうすごい幸せなアイテムなんです。
So he says, if you have Raincoat, it will give you looks such as getting money.
なので、ぜひ皆さん、ここにいる人たちはお友達とか自分自身でもいいけど、5本10本売ってやると世の中どんどん幸せになってきます。
And he says, if you have friends and families, please sell them like 5 to 10 people.
世の中を幸せにするのは、
レインコラボのことで手に広めて世界平和を取り戻しましょう。
He thinks raincoat will make the world happy, so if everyone plays it, everyone will be happy.
今見つけた前園もすごいパネルがありますね。
There's a many Maizono panels.
まあそういうふうにまあ今日もコスプレすごい指定して来てくれる方々がたくさんいて、ダンガーノートのコスプレの方もたくさんいるので、レインコードもそういう同じように愛されるような作品になっていきたいと思います。そういう自信があるので、ぜひ応援よろしくお願いします。
And he's seen many of the Danganronpa cosplays, and he wishes to have raincoat cosplays as well in the future. So he wishes for support for raincoat. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Do we have the winner ready? Do we have the winners picked?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that will be it for today's panel, and then Daniel is going to start announcing the winners for the Shinigami-chan t-shirt. Hope you win.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Can we give another round? Can we take it down? Give it another round of applause for that. I'm going to read them really quickly. Please just meet Alex up here. Line up to your left. 236. 223. 207. 536.
One number off.
532. 187. 257.
Anyone wins?
Yeah, you go. Just go. You're a great bird.
Mixes people are going to kick us out.
Yeah, dude, they got Pixel money. We can't. Well, we want to deal with that. 141.
Is it the last three?
549.
Nope.
Yeah, it's the last three. It's always the last three. That is the basic of ticket counting. Sorry. Please look at your last three numbers.
Wow.
We'll count it. 174.
I told you I have like
563. 557. I'm gonna go slower. 203. 408. 474. 448. 185. 183. 143. 418. 570. 579. 531. 414. 635. 407. 299. 589. 544. Very last one. 294.
I'm so sorry, Nico.
Thank you so much, everybody. Please, figure out your phones out.
Never, ever, ever.